I'm just curious. I think the biggest question for me is like, when was like that like moment of like, oh crap, like maybe this isn't gonna work like for the first time? And how did you manage that? Because I still 7 years into this journey have that like moment. Like, or even right now, we have a retreat in August in like, I don't know, 10 or 11 weeks, and there's only a couple of people signed up. And so even though I just had a sold out one, it's like, oh boy, like here it comes again. So I'd love to just hear like your journey through maybe the doubt cycle and then the okay, this is working, I got this, and you know how that went.
For sure, man. So, you know, it was fun in the beginning, right? Like I get to go to a new city. I'm going to explore. I love to explore new things. And, you know, I met all these people and I got everything put together, right? I had it all written out in my spreadsheet. I knew how it was all going to work. And then, you know, I don't have an Instagram that I had actively been on. I don't really use Facebook. And you know, I've been on LinkedIn, but like LinkedIn's super expensive to advertise on, right? So it's like, okay, what do I do? And I'm like, all right. So I was like, all right, well, let's get on Instagram. Let's start learning that whole process, right? And then it's like I'm not afraid of the camera, so it's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me and all that kind of stuff. But it was really, bro, like in February, I got back from a retreat. I'm sitting at home, right? And it's like, you know, so I live in Northeast, right? I'm living in Western New York. It's cold, it's dreary during that time of year. And sometimes you can get the winter blues. And I remember sitting like in front of my fireplace in my chair, like, what the hell am I doing? And I'm like, I don't know, you know, like, and it's like super uneasy, but then there's still like a level of excitement. But mind you, like I had one person sign up in January and then I didn't have anything. You know, February, crickets, March, crickets. And I, you know, the pretty soon, like the due dates for your deposits are coming up and all these other things. And I'm like,
so when it gets real.
Yeah. Like I'm staring at like $10,000 and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know how this is going to work. Right.
Yeah.
And then there was a moment where I literally was going to shut it down. I was like, you know what? There's one person. I'm like 6 weeks out or whatever it was, 2 months out. And like, they're going to need all this money. I'm just not going to do it. Maybe I misheard or whatever. I'm willing to try it again. But I felt this nudge to not take the website down. Like I was going to take it down on a Friday and I was like, nah, just wait. Maybe I'll wait until like Wednesday when I have this conversation with another friend. And I'm like, okay, sure. But like, I gave up. Like I literally just said, that's it. I'm not trying anymore. It is what it is. And I'm making breakfast, right? So like this is in the midst, like this is my first week of quitting my corporate job, right? So I'm in this transition of like, I'm no longer working corporate. I'm working in my home.